loved my husband. I have always loved him. I have known him all my life. We grew up in the same village together. Our families had promised us to each other. I learned to walk, to talk, to hold a rice bowl as he would like. When we were married, I was the happiest woman in the whole world, and he the happiest man. As he looked me in the eyes, we drank sake, once for birth, twice for marriage, thrice for death. The circle of life. The priest blessed us, and we celebrated until morning.
Come on, darling. Come on.
Say cheesy.
Cheesy.
We set off on our new life together. That's when we met the bandit. You animal!
Yes, I am an animal. She's right about that.
After he had finished with me, he strutted proudly like a peacock.
You can boast about this, that you were his mate by Tajamara the bandit, son of the poor fisherman. Now, I own this forest, and it's something you can say when you're an old hag.
Oh, how terrible it must have been for him to see his bride. I ran to him. As he looked me in the eyes, what I saw in them was not sorrow, not even anger. It was a cold hatred of me. Don't look at me like that. Don't beat me. Kill me if you must, but don't look at me like that. I am your wife. I am still your wife. It's true, isn't it? It has to be true. What do you want to do? Banish me? If I am not to be your wife, then you must kill me.
Take my dagger.
What happened?
She fainted.
So she says.
You don't believe her?
When I opened my eyes, I saw there, in my husband's chest, the dagger. I ran through the forest. I must have, although I don't remember. Then I found myself standing by a pond. I threw myself in it. I tried to kill myself, but I failed. What could a poor helpless woman like me do?
So that settles it.
You think?
She killed him.
Who knows? The police said they found no dagger in his chest.
Where did the dagger go?
We don't know.
She told lies.
Why would she lie?
Everybody lies.
But why would she confess to a crime she didn't commit?
Because women are cunning, devious.
But why, priest? Can you tell me?
In the court, her face was pale, tearful, and honest. And honesty is a virtue. How can we hang a virtuous woman?
But she wasn't honest, was she? You heard the dead man speak.
How can a dead man speak?
They brought a medium to court. His story was more grotesque than the last.
I'm in the darkness, suffering in the darkness. Curse foes who curse me in the darkness. For day, time slowed down. For day you die, it prays again and again. After he had attacked her, we sat there talking quietly to one another. He said he only attacked her because of great love for her. My wife looked at him, her face soft, her eyes filled. Never in our life together have I seen my wife so beautiful. And what did my beautiful wife say to him in front of her helpless husband?
Tell me, where are you? You can't have your husband. You must tell him.
Both words still rolled on my head like a storm. Even he was discoverable. He asked me, did I want to kill the rest, cut like a back cord, or spare? But those words, I would almost forgive him. She put it away and ran into the woods. I was left there. I cried. I cried for a man who had lost everything, his family and dignity.
His faith.
A dagger appeared before me, her dagger.
So he killed himself.
Did he have any choice?
He is a liar.
Why would he lie?
His whole story is a lie. He didn't kill himself. He was...
What? He was what?
He just lied, that's all.
Why are you sweating?
Is there something you're not telling us?
How do you know? How could he? He wasn't there.
No, I wasn't there. All I saw was what happened after.
Is it you he is lying?
No, I just saw the dead body and I ran.
Because you saw him alive, didn't you?
Did you?
You saw the whole thing?
Okay, I saw the whole thing.
Why didn't you tell him in the courts?
I am a simple man. I just didn't want to get involved, that's all. The way the story twists and turns, it was best not to get involved.
He is involved.
Come on, tell us your story.
I don't want to have to listen to any more horrible stories.
Don't you want the truth?
I heard that demons used to live in a castle by the gates, but they all ran away because what men do horrified them so.
I found the woman's hat.
You said that.
And then I walked about 20 yards farther. I heard a woman crying. Then I looked out from behind a bush. I saw a man tied up. I saw a woman crying. And there was Tajamura. He wasn't the man they described in the court. He was distraught. He was down on his knees in front of the woman, and he seemed to be begging her to forgive him.
I've already taken you, but now I want you more and more. I suffer. Go away with me. If you want, I'll marry you. Please. I'll even stop being a bandit. Don't cry. Please marry me. Tell me you'll be my wife.
How am I supposed to answer a question like that?
Please, I love you.
I belong to my husband.
Then I'll kill him. Oh, I see. So you mean we men must fight?
Page it through the way. I will not defend this woman's honor.
What?
I wasn't blindfolded. I saw what happened.
What are you talking about?
This woman is a her. A shame is her.
I am your wife.
Don't talk to her like that.
Have her. Take her.
No, I don't want her now.
Oh, Maya, you wanted to?
No, now that she is freely available, I am a bandit, remember? I don't take things, I steal them.
Kill her.
No, she's yours. You kill her.
I don't belong to anybody, not anymore. What am I? Someone want the gift that you were trying to get rid of? You make me sick.
Where are you going?
Come back.
To what? To you, the great samurai who won't lift his sword for his wife. Or to you, the great bandit who won't defend what he has taken. You make me laugh. You are not real men. Real men would fight over me.
Let's fight like real men.
I shall.
They fought, but not nobly.
this is what you wanted?
That's what I saw. Tajimura picked up his sword and ran out of there. I held my breath so he wouldn't hear me. Then I too ran out of there.
To the police?
Yes, to the police.
You didn't stop?
No.
You stole the woman's dagger.
You took a dagger from a corpse.
At least it wasn't his hair.
Why didn't you tell the truth?
It wasn't any of my business.
If men do not tell the truth, do not trust one another, then the earth becomes the kind of hell.
You're right. The world is a kind of hell. There's you, the priest, who turns his back on his people. There's you, a commoner, who I've seen in the shadow of this gate beg for food.
I have a family.
And you have a woman accused and abused in a court. For what? For getting raped in a forest? That's why I don't get involved. The world isn't fair. I can't fight that. That's your job, priest. Please come back with us. Come back with me to the town. In that case, I bid you goodbye.
All these versions of the same story. Which is the truth?
You want to know why I was called to the court?
Why?
To blast the guilty as they head to the gallows, but today was different.
How?
The one caller was right. The woman was put on trial. This was the trial for murder. The woman was put on trial. And as Tajimura walked to the gallows, I looked at her and I thought to myself, she is the guilty one. She is. Her beauty, her guile, her spirit. She is the reason those two men, the husband and the great thief, have met their deaths. That is what I felt.
But she was a victim too.
There was no charge for what he did against her. She was to blame. I looked around the court and I felt what everyone else felt, and I hated myself for that. What priest could think that? I am no priest.
You are human. And what do you feel now?
Sorrow. I can tell the whole world was ruined, just like what the rain had done to this gate. Outside, I begged for her forgiveness. She just walked away.
You have to work hard for forgiveness.
How?
By being the priest. By showing your people what that bandit did to that woman.
Who will listen?
I will. You know why I came here today? Not to shelter from the rain. I came here to see my wife. She died a year ago. She was walking through the town when a bandit set upon her. He robbed her and she never recovered. We had no money to give her a proper burial. To my great shame, I brought her here to be harvested for wigs. Please, priest, it is you who must forgive me. Give her a proper blessing, and if you wish, go back to your people. Teach them, despite what they see, there can be good in the world.
Ah, ah.